from Mercedes-Benz Customer Services. How are you today?
I'm fine, and yourself?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Thanks for asking. So I'm just calling in response to your email, which we received a few days ago. So I've looked into this for you, and I've been in contact with Mercedes-Benz Uk Ltd. What they have advised is that all the issues that they know of have been dealt with, and they've sent us an overview of the repairs and the works that they have done. And they said that the length of time to repair was explained to yourself, and obviously the length of time it takes to repair these vehicles does depend on the fault and on the vehicle itself. But what they have also advised me is that they believe the relationship between yourself and them has deteriorated, and they would like to advise that you do visit another dealership for future repairs.
Okay, why is the relationship deteriorated?
They said that they have done the best that they can to assist you with this, but they feel like they're not helping the case anymore.
See, this is the problem. So this is the problem. See, they're supposed to be your top dealership within the country to rectify any problems, and now you're telling me that now they're saying, well, we've done as much as we can do with this vehicle. We can't actually fix any more problems on this vehicle. I think you need to visit another dealership. That's what you're basically saying.
Well, what they have said is that they just feel that the relationship between yourselves and them is not where it should be, and therefore they would like to advise that you do visit another dealership instead. Again, I don't have too many details, but all I do know is...
But to be funny, I haven't actually said anything to them to say that the relationship is broken down. All I'm saying that the vehicle itself cannot be fixed. It keeps on breaking down with issues upon issues, which are obviously manufactured defects. But no one, like I said, everyone's dodging the bullet. No one wants to really fix it. No one wants to put their hands up. No one wants to dig deep because A, it's out of warranty. So far out of warranty, and everyone's saying, well, you should have reported it back to the dealer when you first got the problem, and I did. And that's what I wrote the email, because it's a general email of, this has been going on from new. I've spoke to you guys from day dot, your customer service team. I've had to take the car back to Germany. I've done everything a human being can do to resolve the issue with this car, and yet there's obviously see that I'm not entitled to a working vehicle or a safe vehicle, because even now it's still dangerous to drive. I have to switch off all the the driver aids just to drive the vehicle safely, or even remote, or what you can even constitute as safe. So now you're telling me that the dealership in question is now saying, well, your best dealership in the country is now saying, well, you know what, I'm tired. We can't deal with this issue no more. Does that reinforce my point?
I do understand where you're coming from, and obviously it's regrettable that the dealership have decided this, but I believe that what they're coming from is that this is something that they believe there are continued complaints against them for issues that they are trying to resolve. And based on that, they have made a decision that they would no longer be working with yourself, I'm afraid.
So where am I supposed to take my vehicle now?
Again, I would advise taking it to an alternative Mercedes-Benz retailer. I can have a look now and find the nearest one to you.
The nearest one would be probably, but my point is, they don't have the technical ability to fix the problems with the vehicle. And now you're telling me that I'm no longer entitled to go to this dealership because of unknown reasons.
And the reasons that they have stated it is that they feel that, that they're not in a position to, where they want to assist you anymore with this, which I understand isn't the situation that we would want to hear either. But they have advised us that all known issues have been dealt with, and this is a decision that has been agreed by the head of Mercedes-Benz UK Customer Service.
Okay, so you're saying that Mercedes-Benz UK have said, look, it's for me to do what with the car then? If the car has, as you can, I think from one of the pictures, a fault with side mirror, and still the fault that I've been mentioning. So you're basically saying it's okay for them to technically almost blacklist me from going to that dealership?
Well, this is a decision that they have made as a dealership, and I can't influence their business decision, so obviously it is regrettable. But I'm afraid there isn't anything we can do about it to influence them or to change their opinion on this.
Okay, has this happened before? Is this a normal thing? Is it like I've never heard of someone write a letter, write an email. I was even complaining about the dealership. That was the funny thing. I was complaining about the whole thing that I've been through with this vehicle, and I don't know how it involved the dealership. I'm just saying that the problems cannot be rectified on the vehicle, and everyone's dodging the bullet.
Of course, but again, the dealership has advised that they have done multiple repairs on the car, and like I said, as far as they were concerned, that they had assisted you the best that they can. But again, like I said, it is something that unfortunately I can't influence if they have made a decision at their dealership that they no longer wish to work with you, then I'm sorry, there isn't anything I can do to influence that.
Okay, but as you said, they've fixed the vehicle many a times. My issue was that the vehicle has obviously got continuous faults that's been happening since ownership, and no one's talked about replacement or what you can do as a company. In other words, you just called me up to tell me that that dealership does not want to help you.
Of course, no, I do understand, so I am sorry to be telling you this today.
Okay, so where does that leave me with the vehicle that continues to break?
Again, if there are outstanding issues, then I would advise taking it into an alternative retailer.
Okay, so and that's the best you guys can do for me. So technically, you've done your investigation, and this is the results of your investigation.